are the founders of the Mystic Crew of Femme Fatale. So they're going to tell us a little bit about Femme Fatale, and then we'll get into some Q&A. And if you have any questions, comments, or if you want to make a call or to call in at 504-582-9422. We're going to let Miss Kim go first. She's the president. Madam President.
Hi, good afternoon, all of our listeners. I am Kimberly Early, and I'm currently the president of the Mystic Crew of Femme Fatale, and I am one of the founding members. It was 13 founding members who started the Mystic Crew of Femme Fatale. So good afternoon. This is a nice lunch break delight.
Well, I'm Bambi, and I'm one of those 13. And we have to give a huge shout out to our visionary, Miss Gwendolyn Rainey, who really put this thing together for us. And, and that's how we got on the ground to make what you now see, the wholeness of the Mystic Crew of Femme Fatale. We were the first predominantly African-American and all-women crew in the city of New Orleans. And now, of course, we've spawned many, many more others that they were inspired by the work that we did and the show that we put on. And so we're happy to have our other Mardi Gras sisters, along the way. We have a few crews in the Orleans and Jefferson Parish areas now. And so shout out to all those women too. I don't want to leave anybody out, so I'm not going to start naming the crews, but shout out to the ladies, because ladies make parades and they make Mardi Gras go bang. You know what I'm saying? So, it was a wonderful thing. It's been a great experience. It's a lot of work. I'll say that again. It's a lot of work.
So as most of you saw on on my post today, especially with Instagram, and when I announced it, asking everybody to tune in, one of the songs that I played was Ladies First. And that was in honor of you ladies who were the first. And right now, y'all are leading the way. I must say that, the brothers over here at Zulu, we always looking like, damn, there they go. They go with something else. So in particular, we applaud y'all for the Femme Ball at the Superdome. And my understanding,
Yes.
that was the first African-American group of anybody who was put on a ball in the Superdome. So congrats and big ups to that.
Thank you.
Now, I do have a few questions. Mm-hmm. How many members do y'all have?
Right now, we are standing strong at 1,872 femmes in Femme Nation.
And how do y'all bring in members, and how often do y'all bring in members? Because I'm quite sure y'all have a waiting list.
We do have a waiting list. We actually bring in members through recommendation of our current members. Our current members have to be in good standing. They have to support the vision and the mission of the Mystic Crew of Femme Fatale, and then they write a recommendation letter for someone that they would like to join the organization. So it is an application process. It's only open during the month of April of every year, so April 1st to April 30th. And yes, we are coming to a waiting list that we have now for members.
So ladies in our radio land, please put that on your calendar. If you're waiting, anticipating, and desire to be a member of the Mystic Crew of Femme Fatale, put that on your calendar and get to know some of these ladies who can possibly be your, a letter of recommendation or whatever you need. So please to get to know them. Also, they're here with the New Orleans Region Black Chamber of Commerce because a lot of these ladies have businesses. Ms. Kim, I know you have one in particular. Can you speak on that? And guess what? All the ladies of Femme Fatale who are out there listening, we're trying to get your business to come join the New Orleans Region Black Chamber of Commerce.
Yes, so I am a serial entrepreneur. I have multiple businesses, but the most recent one that you're speaking of is Panache. I had a reception hall on Broad and Canal, and it definitely serviced the community on days that we were not having baby showers and bridal showers. We were definitely serving the community, and that was what was important to me, is to have a business that also was profitable and also served the community. So we definitely enjoyed Panache, and I am bringing that entrepreneurial spirit over to the Mystic Crew of Femme Fatale. We have just embarked on our brand new headquarters that has a little storefront in the front, but in the back it is a big open space that we do community service out of. We allow our members to come there and have meetings, but it's in the heart of Algiers on Berman Highway.
And that's what I really wanted to say. She brings that business acumen to the Mystic Crew of Femme Fatale. And if you have not come by the Femme store, which is right there in the strip mall with the Walmart on Berman, it is a beautiful space, beautiful, laid out, all things Femme. blinging and shining and lips everywhere.
And
You have
chandeliers.
red chandeliers, beautifully upholstered red and black chairs. And so Kim's vision for propelling MKFF to the next level, some of that has already come to fruition in less than a year of her service of being president of the Mystic Crew of Femme Fatale. And, I think right now that's right, like at the apple of our eye, that store, because
Yes.
it stands out in the community. Our ladies now have somewhere they can go specifically to get MKFF retail,
Okay.
throws, sweatshirts, T-shirts, cups, clappers, you name it. And of course, the whistles.
The whistles.
We love to blow the whistle.
Blow the whistle.
So yeah, and so that right now is standing as a beacon, really,
Yes.
in that Algiers community. When you come, there's a nice little cute compact right above the door, and so that's Femme
Yeah.
Fatale. And when you look in the windows, you see the beautiful racks of clothing, jackets, and everything. The racks of garment bags. I mean, they just have everything femme in there, and it's a beautiful thing because we went from the first 75 to nearly 1,900 women now.
Yes.
And I have to say, listeners, if you want to be in that number, please pay attention. Okay?
attention.
Follow the chamber so that if you want to bring your time, talent, and treasure to MKFF, we want to have you. But, we're selective now.
Yes.
We're selective. Okay, you got to have a little standard. And of course, we've been setting some standards for the
Yes.
past 13 years.
Yes.
All right.
13 years.
13.
2013, and now we're 13 years in.
Yes.
And again, shout out to our visionary founder, Gwendolyn V. Rainey. This is her baby. And, sometimes you got to turn the baby over once it stops, crawling, is walking, now it's running.
We're running.
So, and with that being said, as we were speaking earlier, I know y'all do hire and deal with black businesses.
Yes.
So, can you speak to that? Because we are about black businesses over here at the New Orleans Region Black Chamber of Commerce. So we're trying to get everybody involved, and we're trying to plug everybody with one another.
Yes.
We're trying to connect all the dots and be the link or that liaison, so everybody can get everything done that they need to get done. But then too, make a lot of money.
Right, to make a lot of money. So even when Bambi spoke about our gala, or the vendors that we use for our gala, I think just all but 2 were not black businesses. So we use just about all black businesses for our gala. Our photographer, all of our event designer was a black female. All of our photography, all of our entertainment
Okay.
was black. Yeah, so we definitely support black businesses, black entrepreneurs in the Mystic Crew of Femme Fatale. And actually, we have so many of the ladies in the Mystic Crew of Femme Fatale themselves who are entrepreneurs. We can say that we're doing one project, and I mean, everybody would email and say, I do that service. So we definitely start within the organization, and then we expand out.
Yes, yes. And, Femme Fatale has been a launching pad for a lot of black-owned businesses, a lot of black female-owned businesses particularly. And it doesn't matter. Everything from the artists that have done some of our posters, some of them have even been as young as high school students.
Yes.
Okay, in our early days. And then our DJ, even DJ Ari Spence, we've had her, when she was really getting right there in the cusp of really catching fire.
Right.
We're like, hey, pull her in, let's give her a platform, because that is what we're about. Femin is uplifting women.
Yes.
Okay, that's our unofficial motto. Femin is uplifting women, and that is
Okay.
what we serve to do in our community. That is what we are about, and we always want to, put the ladies first. But we love our men, and we have a lot of men who support the Mystic Crew and Femme Fatale as vendors and just as support systems for their ladies and for our organization.
Yes.
And so, we have to, shout
And
out
also
to
as
everybody.
chaperones
Yes,
at the parade.
exactly. Our chaperones, and the marshals and everything. So, they provide security for the ladies during the parade because we know we are all female crew. And so, but we appreciate that, just the same as what you guys have done with the model of Zulu having women as your auxiliary support. We have that same level of auxiliary support with the men in our community. And so we thank them tremendously because we really couldn't do a lot of things without their assistance and their support.
Yes.
Okay.
And one of the things we actually coined, one of the slogans, like Bambi said, that we coined this season was the Femme Effect.
Oh.
What we have noticed is that a lot of companies, businesses want our business, but they don't really know what that means when they call the Film Effect. We have had restaurants that say, "Come and support our business." We come and there's 600 films lined up outside.
Right.
We have the Film Effect.
We
When
need,
yes.
well, the chamber wants the film effect. You know,
We have the
need
film effect. Yes, we have the film effect.
Yes.
And that's a good segue to my next topic, because we do have a women's event. It's normally in March, but right now everything is being pushed back. So we're looking at October or September, whichever one
Okay.
is breast cancer time, so we can partner up with film, so we can get you ladies involved
Yes.
in our women's event. And I'm looking at Bambi to be one of the committee members.
Oh, that is
to help
awesome.
the plan to put on all of this, because we want the film effect. But not only that, but we do believe in women's health. We believe
Yes.
in everything about a woman, because guess what? Today is my birthday.
Happy
and I
birthday.
thank the Lord I got every day I have for my mama.
Yes.
You know, she's the reason that I'm here. And she is the sole reason of me being the person I am. So what you see is basically all of her.
Yes.
So,
yes.
and with that being said, we need y'all help. We need y'all support. We need y'all to come on board so we can make this happen.
Yes, we are there. We are there. Actually, our parade captain is the CEO of New Orleans East Hospital.
Yes.
So we are definitely serving the community. We will be out there in October. Whenever you call, just give us whenever you're ready, just give us a call and we'll
All right?
be there.
We'll be ready
Yes.
soon.
And that's
Yes.
Dr. Takesha Davis over
Yes.
there
Okay,
at
Dr.
New Orleans
Davis.
East Hospital. That is our illustrious,
yes, parade
amazing, outstanding
I've met
parade
Dr. Davis.
captain, the best in the business, baby.
Yes.
It gets
Okay.
no
Yes.
better
I've met
than Dr. Davis. I promise.
One of our board members and my frat brother is CJ Marbley, who was
Okay.
out there working with Dr. Davis.
Okay,
Yes,
awesome.
yes.
Shout
yes.
out to Dr. Davis and shout out to Brother Marbley.
Yes.
You know, and it's good time of my favorite time of all. It's carnival time. You know, I was born this time. We were born this time.
Yes,
so
the Bambi Grove.
It's a good time for everything that's transpiring, everything that's happening. Now, we had a tragic event that took
Yes.
place on January the 1st, but now it's time to start the healing process.
Absolutely.
And I do believe that Super Bowl this Sunday, and then Carnival season and Mardi Gras will help
Yes.
with some of that
Yes,
healing
yes.
that has transpired. So we've seen things such as Katrina, we've seen Ida, we've seen all these devastating events that have struck a mighty blow to the city of New Orleans, but we are very resilient.
Yes.
And
Absolutely.
we always come back and we always stand up and we always lead the way for everybody.
Absolutely.
So Zulu has been one of those proponents that was always in the front leading the way. And with film coming on board, y'all have been doing the same thing. So guess what, people? It's that time for us to do the same thing again.
That's right.
And the Lord has put it upon us to do it. So guess what? We got to make it happen. So I think we may have some people calling in. All right. Caller. You're on.
Hello?
Yes.
Yes. Ed Robinson.
Hey, Brother Ed. How you
Hey.
doing?
Man, I'm hanging in. I want to take congratulations to Finn Patel. We normally work with them at the convention center. We do the security for them.
Oh, lovely. Thank you.
Yeah, for years. Except that y'all went to the convention center today. I mean, to the Superdome this year.
Right.
Right.
So it was a very classy event, and I was looking around and looking at the field and all that kind of stuff. Like, man,
You know, that was an amazing event, and I was really overwhelmed early on. I told Kim this a few weeks ago because you know the Superdome is humongous,
Right.
And to be on the ground, you know,
Yeah.
I'm usually 7 stories up when I'm working for the Saints, and so to be on the ground and looking up and seeing everything candy apple, black and white, candy apple red, black and white. You know, the compact is so prominently displayed. It's on everything. It's on the ribbons. It's on the turf. It's
We
on the
want
walls.
you to
I'm
know
just
we
like, oh my
miss you
God.
all. And if you come back to the convention center next year, we'd like to work with you again, or if you have anything else. But I'm also on the board of the Black Chamber, and definitely we want you all to participate with us in our women's event.
Great.
But thank you
absolutely.
very much. I just want to shout out to you, let you know that we do miss you, and that you have a great organization.
Oh, thank you.
All right,
Thank
Brother
you.
Ed.
Thank you. We look forward to working with you guys too. I'm sure it's going to be an amazing event. You know, we got a lot of ladies, so
A lot of
I
ladies.
see. And y'all
got a lot of
starting to get
ladies.
more and more ladies.
you know, and it's funny you said something about why God put us here on this earth. And recently, I was at an event, and one of my sorority sisters spoke, and she said, achievement is the goal, but the assignment is your purpose.
That's right.
And there are people waiting for you to get into place.
Absolutely.
Right.
And that has stuck with me for the last week and a half. I'm like, that's what it is. We all achieve things and we check off boxes. Those are goals. Okay. But to be where you're supposed to be, when you're supposed to be there doing what you're supposed to do, that is your assignment.
That's it.
There it is.
That's it.
And right now, this young lady sitting to your left, she's on her assignment.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, and I feel it. I feel it. In the beginning, I had some anxiety with it, and I had to find my place. But once I accepted the fact that this was my purpose for this time, I've embraced every aspect of it. And I love it. I think that this is a little piece that was missing, and it has gotten right into that puzzle to make it complete. Yes.
Oh, yeah. So we all have a purpose, and I do believe I'm sitting in mine. Because
Yes.
I never grew up, I never imagined that I was going to be the chairman of the board for the New Orleans Regional Black Chamber of Commerce. But when the call came,
That's
I
right.
answered the call.
Right.
And as I always say, at the end of the day got to end. And you got to be planned. I mean, you got to have a plan for what tomorrow's going to be.
That's right.
And I always say, I wake up early in the morning, and most times I don't get my day started until I have talked to God in prayer.
Yes.
And I have listened to him during meditation.
Yes.
And so when you listen, sometimes you just got to block out everything
Yes.
in
Yes,
order
you do.
to listen.
Yes,
and
you
if
do.
you have a whole bunch of stuff going on, and a lot of time it's chaos, or it might be to you organized chaos, but you can't really hear. Especially when you got too many other voices coming at you.
Yes.
Sometimes you just got to block out everything else
Right.
and listen. And he going to guide you.
Oh,
yes.
absolutely.
You know,
Yes.
especially if you have true faith and you put one foot in front of the other one,
Yes.
he gonna guide you unlike any other.
Yes,
Right.
And
that's
just
where
take
that.
your hands off the wheel
That's
Yes.
and
it.
let him drive.
That's
That's
where that
it, yes.
uncommon favor comes in, as Dawn says, the great Dawn
Yes.
Staley. That uncommon favor,
yeah.
that uncommon favor not for everybody.
So tell
You know.
us about in 2 weeks, y'all event that y'all have coming up on Sunday.
Yes, yes,
I
yes.
think it's what, Sunday morning? Yeah,
Sunday
Yes,
tell us
morning.
we
about that
are
Sunday morning.
the first parade, the first weekend,
I like all
the
that
first
stuff.
Sunday of Mardi Gras. Yes, we are. And, as I like to say, FEM is an acronym as well, because we are the finest of everything
Okay.
that makes Mardi Gras extraordinary.
All right.
So come on out, 11 o'clock, uptown, baby. We going to throw it. We going to be rolling. And it's going to be a grand time with the Mystic Crew of Femme Fatale, because we put on a show like no other. It is our pleasure. And let me tell you, this year, being first out the gate, we kind of like that.
Yeah, for the gala.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. With our gala, being first out the gate, setting that standard early and cruising along through the carnival season.
Yes.
That felt pretty good there.
We know a little something about being first. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause on Tuesday morning, of Fat Tuesday,
Yes,
I
yes.
do believe,
Yes.
we do reign supreme
Yes.
as being the first.
We all know how we all got there too.
So, hey, it is what it is.
Yes.
But we hold that. We love that. And we love the fact that everybody come out. And I will say this now. People, when you come out to Zulu and you get your coconuts and all the other stuff you do, please stay out and see everybody else. Don't leave after our parade is over. Because, everybody spent a lot of money on costumes,
Yes.
clothes, and a
Yeah.
whole bunch of other stuff to be out there. So they need some people to stay out there to catch their throws and to
Yes.
take some of their money, because you basically throwing money away when you're
Exactly.
Yes,
Exactly.
Yes. So a few fun facts about our parade that's going to be happening on Sunday, February 23rd at 11 a.m., the Uptown Route. Our theme is I'm Every Woman. Because we are. The Mystic Crew of Femme Fatale has every woman in that organization. And so we're excited about that. Our queen, our 2025 queen, is Yolanda Singleton.
Okay.
She is actually from Jackson, Mississippi, so she's bringing that flair to our parade on that Sunday. And
Did
our
she
grand
go to Jackson State?
She did. She did go to Jackson State. She did.
And she's our first out of town queen, but honey, she is
Yes.
amazing. When I say she is every woman, she is every woman.
She is. She really is. If you read her bio.
Yes.
And our grand marshal is Swin Cash from the Pelicans organization.
Okay.
So she will be there on a float and coming down St. Charles. So all of this is going to be a grand experience, especially for Swin and for Yolanda, because they are not native New Orleans.
Right.
So they're going to see it from a different lens on that beautiful day. I've already checked the weather. It is supposed to be beautiful on February the 23rd, so we're excited about that.
Yeah, we know a little something about weather.
Yes, yes.
Witch doctor, yes you do, yes you do.
But
Yes.
you know, but also she was our 2015
I
Zulu
was.
Witchcress,
I
and
was
that's
a
Yes,
the
witch
that's
first
right. I
member.
forgot about
Yes.
that. Yeah.
That was
That's
really my
people.
first. Yes, I will say that was my first introduction really into this side of Mardi Gras. Prior to being the waitress, I just was on the neutral ground side, like they like to call it, and just catching parades. So that was my first glimpse on the inner working of Mardi Gras. And Mardi Gras Cruise is when I was the 2015 waitress for Zulu Social Aid and Pleasure Club.
Yes.
Very
She represented
yes.
very well.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, a experience that will stay with me for a lifetime.
So we're very proud of you, and
Yes.
we enjoy everything you do.
Thank
So
you.
we be there with bated breath saying, "Hey,
Yes.
what's next? What's next?" So I advise everybody to stay tuned. We have a lot that's coming forward. We have a lot of moving parts that we're dealing with, but we're going to move forward. Dr. King said, "If you can't if you can't walk, then crawl. If you can't crawl, then fly. But whatever you do,
Yes.
keep moving forward."
That's right.
Ma'am, you got something to tell us before we leave?
No.
I can't believe it, Bambi. I cannot believe it.
And, again, it's just it's our honor to be able to present Femme Fatale each year, and not
Yes.
just as a parade, but as an organization that is community minded,
Yes.
who serves a purpose within the framework of women and healthcare and social justice and everything that encompasses what is good and great about being an African American woman in an African American community, a predominantly African American community. So we appreciate those who come out and give us the support on that Sunday. You know, the 23rd is going to be our day. 11 o'clock is going to be our hour, and we're going to show up and we're going to show out. And so, again, we just encourage everyone to come out and give us all the love that they've always given us. And, catch your compacts, because, our official motto is look inward and give outward. And that is what we do.
Yes.
We look inward and we give outward. And we want to ensure that we're giving you the best that we got on the 23rd.
All right.
Yes.
So in Radio Land, we have First Friday for the New Orleans Regional Black Chamber this Friday, which is Friday, February the 7th, and it will be at Ray's Uptown. From 5 to 6 is 2-for-1 drinks, and from 6 to 7 will be drink specialties or special drinks, special pricing for the drinks. And Ray's always have a platter of some kind of food that he's selling. So come eat, drink, and be merry and hang out with Mary. Just come on out this Friday to First Friday. If you are interested in joining New Orleans Regional Black Chamber of Commerce, go to NOLA, N-O-L-A, Black B-L-K, chamber.org. And if you want to reach me, can be reached at norbcc.chairman2025@gmail.com. So we're about to leave y'all, but we will be here next Wednesday. So be on the parade routes for all of our parades.
Yes.
And come to First Friday. And tonight, I'm celebrating 53. So
All right.
I'll be at Villa Vaso on the Bayou, which is one of our members. So come out, rock out, and have a good time. Enjoy your February and enjoy your Mardi Gras. In the words of Kung Fu Panda, yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery. Today is a gift. That's why it's called present. Enjoy the gift. Peace.
Peace.
Thank you.